Okay. Wait. In the bottom of basement of Vannifer's house, there's that secure room, right?
Oh yeah, there is.
Yes.
Our house wasn't set on fire, and the lizard people are still down there guarding.
Exactly. We can
Flesh
set them
golems
to.
are cool.
Oh, nuts, I died. Oh, sweet, my Game Boy died too. He's just sitting in the corner playing his Game Boy.
So you take them down to Vannifer's basement?
Yeah, we'll lock them in the basement for now.
Lock them in
We'll
those
want to ask
cages?
questions later. Yeah.
Okay.
And lizard people are guarding.
What's next?
All right, then we'll head back to the ship, pick up Vannifer and Nyx.
Okay.
Actually, we should probably help to fight the fire first, because otherwise our house might burn down, and then we'll get in trouble from the lizardmen. They'll be pissed off because they got burnt down.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Marlowe? Should we help fight the fire?
Does it look like there's enough people and it's, the tide is turned and, now we can kind of act separately and take care of our friends, or what's it?
The flames are slowly dying down after a couple hours, but they're still burning in certain places. It's not totally out yet.
Okay, and if, I guess...
I mean, Vannifer and Nyx are safe where they are right now.
Right.
So
right.
I have no problem with, leaving them there for, an hour or two and helping fight the fire, but that's,
Yeah, no, it sounds like we're needed, so, yep.
Okay, so after about half a day or so, you're able to put out all the fires around town. Let me do something real quick. So,
Now Jebidiah needs to follow us around and loot all the places that we have put the fire out.
I'll say about as you're going around town and you're looking at things, about 26% of the whole town is completely destroyed.
Well, not as bad as the fire of London and whatever it was, 14 something.
Oh, I got a knock on the door. I'll be right back.
Okay.
At least everyone's not dead.
Exactly.
There are dead.
Oh, yeah.
But not everyone.
Sure,
but not everyone. Yeah.
Let's see. You want to? After a few days, you're able to. The officials are able to tally up the number of dead, and
wow. 137 dead, and 132 of them are dwarfs.
Actually, only 62 people died.
Ooh. 61 of them are dwarves.
You don't like dwarves, do you?
Well, I'm an elf, right?
It's tradition.
All right, so a few days have passed, and I guess Nyx would have healed up by now, right? And Vannifer?
Yeah, I'm sure we would have been able to heal them, and yeah. I mean, they would have regained consciousness in a couple of hours, and, then after resting.
Falling back to sleep because I was dying.
And I still have my one temporary hit point. And Aundreas still has his 4, so that means we get an achievement. Yeah! Yeah, wait, actually I don't think it does.
Forget to do XP.
Let me check the ability. Oh, it disappears after a long rest.
It does, yes.
But
that's okay.
I am never sleeping again.
All right, so what do you guys want to do after? It's been about 3 days now. The gnomes are busy working on restoring the ship. A lot of people they're not really rebuilding right now. They're kind of just getting the the rubble and whatnot out of the city.
Okay. I'm sure we could probably help with that as well.
I will have the lizardmen aid.
We also need to. Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say we also need to question the prisoners.
True.
Okay, I'll have Bill and 2 other lizardmen stay behind, and the other 8 can help with clearing the rubble.
Perfect.
I will go with whoever is going to interrogate and assist with a zone of truth. Dun, dun, dun.
You know what? I'm going to interrogate them.
Huh?
I mean, I'll interrogate them.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's one thing I'm worried about.
I promise I won't break their kneecaps.
Wow.
Take all the crowbars away.
No, not my crowbar. It's all I have. Besides all my other valuables.
Well, I've got no objections. I mean, if people want to join, I'll
oh yeah, my daughter's fine, right?
And yes. Unless the interrogation goes south for some reason.
Oh damn!
Otherwise, I don't care. We can all go and ask them questions.
Yeah, Oh shit, that's right. I was supposed to set my XP to level 7. I didn't do that.
You can do
right, I didn't either.
So that means 2825. Yeah, 28025. And what's the XP to level 8?
Nowhere near where you're at now.
Yeah, I know. I just need to write it down.
I have 34,000.
$34,000?
Yep.
You're always
Really?
You're always like 2 seconds faster than me.
I wasn't sure what XP to set myself at.
Whatever, 23,000.
Okay.
I think yours is right. I looked at yours. Vetifer.
I haven't set hers at. I haven't added XP to her yet. Still half.
If you can do the math, do 3/4.
That's where we're at right now.
What was that, Nix?
That's just 75%.
Yeah.
I know math.
Say next level, you'll start getting full XP.
So at 10... Man, it's a massive jump in between 6 and 7. I didn't even realize that.
Although she won't be cutting into you guys' XP, though. Alright, so... also, the gnomes, they kind of told you they were shipping freight around, and they were hijacked at Wind Whisper Port. And it's a small island in between Raven's Coast and Neverwinter. And after they get done fixing it, they're going to go back to Kelowna and to their Professor Gordon, because that's who they work for. That was the gnome that you guys helped in the bell tower.
And they say they hate us because we killed 2 of their gnome comrades.
Well, they were under some kind of mind control spell, so they really didn't know who did it.
Jesus Christ, are we fighting a fucking demon or something?
Maybe.
Because, I mean, there has been so many because, I mean, in the sewers, there was also a couple people under mind control, but we never found out who was mind controlling them. So are we fighting a fucking demon?
So next time, try to figure out. I'm not going to tell you everything.
God damn it.
Like in the basement of the y'all missed out on like 3 magical weapons there.
Are you fucking serious? Everything.
The basement of what?
The basement of misery.
The basement at the swamp castle.
We never went back to.
Well, one was in a room. Two of them were in rooms that you didn't go to, and then one was in a room, but you never looked around or anything.
Oh yeah, that's swamp. Fuck.
But you don't know that as players.
Damn it.
No.
I hate everything. So many things, so little time, so much lost loot.
All right, so who's all going to interrogate? Nick, you're feeling well, so...
I don't know. Do we all want to be involved in it, or do you want to just do the good cop, bad cop thing?
We can do the good cop, bad cop thing. This is
Good cop, worst.
You don't tell me what you want to know. I will light you on fire.
Good cop, bad cop, worst cop.
No, we cannot. What we can do is, I can make sure that whatever they say will be the truth. But we cannot compel them physically under torture to speak.
Why not?
Because that is a way that I cannot partake in.
Thought you were neutral.
Neutral good.
Oh, goddamn you. I'm neutral good, too, but I think I should probably be chaotic good.
And I'm lawful good, so...
Goddamn you people.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I'll do whatever's necessary.
Yeah, yeah, but I can't be. That's not something that I want to be party to and know about really.
Okay,
and
fine. We'll talk.
We'll sit down and have a polite little conversation.
Well, I'm not torturing them. I'm just saying I will light them on fire if they don't tell me something.
Yeah, I mean, I could be. If we can intimidate, I can. That's where I was kind of going. So I can't compel them to speak the truth, but if they do speak, it will be the truth. And if we do kind of a good cop, bad cop routine, if it comes to that, and kind of intimidate them a little bit to speak, I think Marlowe could work with that.
Exactly. Since there's no real law agency in town at the moment.
Okay, where are the chairs we have tied them to?
They're actually in the animal cells in the basement of Vannifer's house.
We haven't...
Also, you said there's no law enforcement. There's also no reigning official. There's no mayor yet. The election hasn't. It'll start in the beginning of spring, which is probably about 12 days away from now.
I think we should just take over this town and run it ourselves.
Well,
weed out the corruption from within.
Well, let's focus on interrogation right now. So,
yeah.
Okay, I'll let you guys interrogate. I have to go save the other party because they're dying.
What?
I actually joked with the GM, the DM, that they would fail and like die. And he just messaged me and like, they're actually dying, and I'm like, God, you guys, can't you guys live? So now I gotta go get on the mighty barbarian, fly into combat, and save their lives.
What, like after this game, you're gonna play another?
No, I'm. Well, you guys are interrogating. I'm gonna go save them. So I'll just turn off my mic. I'll still be listening, though.
All right, so you guys head down into the Vannifer's basement and...
Yep. So, have a conversation, I guess.
Jebidiah, you go and visit your daughter, and she is fine.
Yay!
Well, I guess it's just Aundreas and Marlowe going to integrate, right?
No, I was gonna go there too.
Okay. Well, after you get
yeah, I mean, we'll do it when as many people as possible are involved.
Okay, you get down with your daughter and you go and interrogate.
And I have one of the lizard people guard them. I reassign one of the 8 from helping clear the rubble to guarding her.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. Down to interrogate.
Yes. All right.
Ah, there it is.
All right, you're standing in front of their cages. They are fully awake.
Okay, I'll wiggle my fingers or whatever it takes to enact the zone of truth.
All right.
And we can proceed. Gentlemen, as long as you speak the truth, no harm shall come to you. I shall see to it. Then I'll step back and let anyone else.
Okay.
Okay. What is your purpose here?
To find the ones responsible for our father's death.
Who's your father?
He was the mayor.
What's his name?
Oh man, I have to look it up.
Because I mean, how do we know their father wasn't lying to them? How do we know he was really the mayor?
I don't know if you guys ever figured out what his name was.
You know what?
I'm not
Shit,
sure
we
either.
never did ask him his name.
Let me bring up the first session.
We fucking killed him. I forgot. We just killed him because he was being an arrogant asshole.
Hang on, I'll be right back again.
No, I think you found him doing shady stuff in that basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was also being an asshole.
We also had hints that he was involved earlier than that.
Yeah, like he was part of that orphan trade or something.
I can't find it, but I know it's H.O., so I'm going to say Herman Ocelot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, does anyone know the name of the mayor?
Marlowe.
It was Herman.
Never mind. But you do remember the initials because you guys went to the census office and the library and found out
Right.
that.
Now, why do you guys want revenge?
Why wouldn't we? It's our father.
Was he a good father?
He was an excellent father. He provided us money for our piracy.
That doesn't sound like a good father to me.
Sounds like an excellent one to us.
I mean, you're not supposed to teach your kids to be pirates. That's just wrong.
Well, he was a shady guy, so you do know that.
Yes, he was involved in many illegal things.
So,
And when we confronted him, he chose death.
As we do.
yeah, that's not happening. Anyway, more questions. Shit, I'm trying to think of one.
Are there others of your pirate band out there?
We got as many loyal followers as we could to come and kill you guys, or kill you.
Okay,
Well, that didn't turn out so well, did it?
what are their names again?
Marlowe, everything they're saying is true.
Oh yeah, Swiftness and Advantage. Swiftness was the
Exactly.
girl, right?
Correct.
Cool. Cool.
Okay, shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it.
Well, we want to try and find out where their base was, right?
So, Swiftness, you got a boyfriend?
No, not anymore.
How about you say you take me back to your secret base, huh?
Base.
Like, where do you live?
We. I do not have a home. I'm a nomad of the sea.
So let's go back to the boat, eh?
What was that, Aundreas?
I just said, where's your ship?
That is none of your concern. Marlowe, that's a lie. Well, you can tell she's not telling the truth.
Okay. I shake my head at Aundreas. Let him know she didn't answer correctly.
And of course, saying if you wish to live, which they've already said they want to die, isn't going to really help, is it?
No.
If you wish to die, tell me where your ship is.
She says they sold all their possessions in order to fund a campaign to hijack the flying ship. And Marlowe, that's true.
So all of this was just a family operation?
To kill you? Yep.
No, but your father taking over the town, becoming the mayor, I don't to what end?
Oh, we did that for the riches.
So,
and now that it was full, we came to kill whoever was responsible.
if you want riches, why didn't you just be a law-abiding citizen?
She laughs.
And by law-abiding citizen, I mean adventurer, because we get paid a shit ton.
And Vantage really isn't saying anything. It's mostly Swiftness talking.
So, can he talk?
Out of character, yeah, he can talk.
No, I'm just talking in Swiftness.
He just looks at you in disgust.
Why? What did I do?
You didn't die. She says.
Well, you got me there. Because I tend to, want to live. So, how long are we gonna have to keep you down here until you tell us where? Actually, Wayne, you've showed us basically everything. What else do we want to know?
I think they have told us everything. I'm not sure there's anything more to learn. Have to face justice. Otherwise, I don't know. What do you all think?
So, out of character, this is basically a one-shot that I kind of made because I didn't know what to do with the adventure, and they were just here to kill you. That's plain and simple how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it.
There's really nothing behind it, and so the truth works on your DM, and I am telling the truth.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the way it totally seemed, and I let the other party members know that they were speaking the truth. It does seem like a insulated kind of family kind of thing.
Although I thought this one shot would actually be over a long time ago. I thought it wouldn't take this long.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do with them? I mean, we could keep them down here for a while, but do we want to wait until there's an election and then see what the mayor wants to do with them, or do we want to send them out for the townsfolk to deal with, or?
Well, I mean, there's no real jail or anything right now.
Exactly.
So I guess we have to wait for the mayor thing so they can rebuild the jail.
Yeah. However, there's a council, a mayor. We don't want to turn them over to the mob, I guess, but they do need to face justice.
I mean, it's either that, or we can take them to like a nearby town or something, or Kelowna or some other place that has a justice system in place at the moment.
As you guys are kind of discussing what they're doing, they kind of Swiftness says, "Just hand us a knife and we'll split our wrist."
Well, there's no need to be hasty. We're still considering our options.
No, we can't. We don't. Yeah, we don't live like you do. We can't.
Besides, if you kill yourself, we don't get paid. At least I assume we don't. Will we get paid? Is there a bounty on them?
Good thinking. You don't know of one, but you know that they are pirates, and there could be bounties.
Anyone know of a bounty office nearby? Did it survive the fires?
Probably not.
I don't know if I really ever told you guys this. And it's up to you guys, really, because, like I said, you guys are able to make this world how you want it, or this continent at least. But this continent, small continent that you're at, it's sort of well, it's actually it's on the other side of the seas that are west of the Sword Coast and all that junk. It's sort of like how do you say it? Unsettled. Like it's more like there's still settlements, still like they're still discovering stuff, exploring and whatnot. This continent, it hasn't been discovered yet, really. I mean, there are two. I'd say there's a couple cities already, but most of it to the west, to the northwest and the west, are really undiscovered right now. And that's up to you guys if you like that or not.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Maybe we are the justice system.
So it's sort of like the New World,
So there's no bounty office in the town?
Ravens Coast is probably the largest settlement here. Now, they were operating in between here and Neverwinter. You do know there is flying ships.
That's true. We could potentially get to Neverwinter with them. Or we could just throw them overboard.
No.
That would not be would not be the lawful thing to do.
I guess let's just if we keep them down here, then we got to feed them and all the rest.
Well, you already have to feed the lizard. Well, I feed the lizard people.
Yeah, and next session I'll come up with how much that costs for you.
Cool.
Unless you
think about this more.
Unless you want to send them. Well, what kind of work are they doing around the town? Or they could probably make some money to feed themselves.
Yeah, because they're helping with clearing the rubble and that sort of thing, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then we'll get them trained in trade skills so we can have a carpenter, a blacksmith, and an entire society of nothing but lizard people, catering to our every whim.
Let's take over Ravens Coast, like Aundreas said. That'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now we just gotta get me elected as mayor as our first
exactly.
step.
You can be the mayor. I'll be the sheriff.
They do have a 7 intelligence, so they're it'll take them a while to kind of learn the carpentry and blacksmithing.
Okay. We're going to have to send them to school so they can get smarts.
Alright, so what are we going to do with these two?
I think we're going to keep them locked in there at least until next week, and we can talk about it a little bit more, but
yeah.
I don't think you guys are kind of walking around the city. I guess the prison dungeon / whatever was kind of destroyed, along with the sheriff in town.
The sheriff's dead?
He is dead.
My God.
He's one of the 62.
The sheriff's dead. Long live the sheriff.
And now we need to now we need to pay for a statue to commemorate all those deaths. Damn it. As if the city wasn't underfunded enough.
All right, like I said, Jebidiah, if you're going to try to run for mayor, you only have 12 days to kind of get your name out there.
Okay, we're going to have to spread out a lot of flyers.
Next session,
exactly.
Next session, we'll kind of tackle that for about 30 minutes or so. what I want you to do between now and next session, I want you to come up with at least 4 talking points that you're going to present to the citizens.
4 talking points. All right.
Stuff that you're going to do around town. How are you going to help out Raven's Coast if you become mayor? Things like that.
Okay, I can already
promise less racism.
Alright. Actually,
lizard folk slaves for everyone.
I don't want to keep I want to make a promise I can't keep. And they're not slaves, they choose to follow me.
That's
Aundreas,
they
what do you
choose to
want
be
do?
bonded in servitude.
I think you said you wanted to kind of take up being sheriff, maybe?
Well, we do need to. Yeah, exactly. We need a new sheriff. So I'm thinking.
This is the thing. With you guys taking up offices around town, is that really going to give you time to adventure?
That's true. That was actually one of the reasons why I was hesitating on that.
Yeah.
But then again,
what if our adventure is fixing this town?
Exactly.
Oh my God! We've become Sim City.
There are things to root out in the city, and rebuilding, and once we get people working for us, then we can take off adventuring again.
Yeah, but I don't know if the mayor could actually take on that responsibility.
That's true. That's a good point.
Maybe the other job types.
Well, either that or we should find somebody to back and put them in place. So then we'll have
who do we trust?
Well, maybe we should go visit the mayoral candidates and see what they're...
There are 3.
Exactly.
Well, let's see. Hang on.
Jennifer for mayor.
Wow. Only one of the candidates survived. So, what were the candidates? Forgot even what session that was in.
I know one was Trump.
I know one was Trump, one was Stern Brightblade, and the other was like a female something.
Yeah.
Which is the one that survived?
I'll let you guys decide that. We'll take up a vote now. Who do you want to be the surviving candidate?
Well,
Trump was a gnome that had a hairpiece.
Orange skinned.
Storm Brightblade was the old mayor before the new mayor. That kind of got taken out of the city against his will. And the lady really don't have too much background. She's just, I didn't make up anything.
It sounds mysterious. I say nameless lady.
Marlowe?
I'll have to reflect reality and say Trump because he's apparently never going to go away.
Aundreas?
Well, I was going to vote for Sturm, so now we're split.
Nix, you could be the deciding factor.
Sorry, what was that?
So we're getting a vote. 3 of the candidates died during the attack, the election that's going to become mayor. You have a choice of which 3 survive, and everything's a tie right now, and you're the tiebreaker. So do you know which ones you have?
No,
you have Stern Brightblade, which is the old mayor that used to run the city before that corrupt mayor came into town. He's more of a knight kind of figure. You have Trump which is a gnome with a hairpiece, and he's very vocal about doing stuff and kind of racist. And you have a female, which is kind of unknown her background.
Am I deciding who lives or dies?
Who lives?
Who lives?
Who lives?
Yeah, who lives?
I guess I vote for the girl.
Yes!
Is she pretty?
Wow.
No, I'm dead serious. Is she pretty?
Let's roll and see.
That's very important in Nix's decision.
She's like a 7.5.
Okay, so then yes, Nix would choose her.
All right, so the lady lived, the other two died. Trump died, and Sternbrightblade.
Okay, now all we have to do is seduce her, get married to her, and then BAM! We're helping run the city.
She's in the picture on the flyers that are posted around town. She's kind of gray. She's about she's human, so she's about 55, 56.
Oh. Okay, never mind then.
Just give me your sugar mama.
No. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
It was Evelyn. Evelyn, she knows what's right for Raven's Coast. It's a human female with blonde hair, but is gray now.
Milfy.
All right. Well, should probably go talk to her and make sure she's the right candidate. Otherwise, we'll have to find somebody else to run against her.
Okay.
So Aundreas was doing the sheriff kind of thing. Marlowe, did you want to do anything specific?
No, in fact, guys, I've got to go. My wife is out of town. I'm on kid patrol tonight, and it's kind of hectic right now. It's flaring up.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
Charlie's hot. So, so I'm going to take off, guys.
All right, man. See you next Friday.
Yeah. Later on.
See you next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, and I'm thinking I'll probably want to find a candidate to run for sheriff. That will, because otherwise I'll probably have to retire from adventuring.
Okay, if I get elected as mayor, can I have Bill go in my stead for adventuring?
He'll be a lower level.
Still worth it.
I mean, it's up to you. It's your choice. I don't know what to give lizard folk as like racial bonuses and all that, but
It doesn't have to have racial bonuses.
I'll have to look it up.